The historically tensions in the Red Sea region, involving groups like the Houthis. Rebels in Yemen have the potential to escalate and impact the broader Middle East. The situation is complex, involving various regional and international problems with divergent interests. Sectarian tensions and proxy conflicts can contribute to the volatility of the region. A day after targeting a U.S. military destroyer in the Red Sea, Yemen's Houthis attacked a U.S.-owned ship on Monday, showing that the group will not be dissuaded by recent U.S. and U.K. airstrikes on Yemen. Not only have the Houthis witnessed a boost in popularity domestically, but they also have found unity among the so-called axis of resistance of Iran, supported militias in the region. The Israeli attack on Gaza, which has claimed more than 24,000 lives, the most of them civilians, had already infuriated them. And maybe as the war continues, so does the possibility of a confluence of confrontations. Let's understand how the conflict stated into war. The Houthis, also known as Ansar Allah, are a rebel group based in Yemen. They emerged in the early 2000s and are primarily composed of Zaidi Shia Muslims, a minority sect in Yemen. The group takes its name from its founder, Hussein Badreddin al-Houthi, and it has been involved in several conflicts with the Yemeni government. The conflict in Yemen escalated significantly in 2014, when the Houthis took control of the capital, Sana'a, and other parts of the country. This led to a Saudi-led military intervention in 2015, supported by the United States and other allies. The Saudi-led coalition aimed to restore the internationally recognized government of President Abd Rabbu Mansur Hadi, who fled the country. The U.S. involvement in the conflict includes providing logistical and intelligence support to the Saudi-led coalition. The primary reasons for U.S. support are to counter Iranian influence in the region, as this have received support from Iran, and to maintain stability in the strategically important area surrounding the Bab el-Mandeb Strait. However, U.S. involvement in the conflict has been controversial, with critics expressing concerns about civilian casualties, human rights violations, and the humanitarian crisis in Yemen, which has been exacerbated by the ongoing conflict. There have been calls for the U.S. to reassess its role in the Yemeni conflict, and debates about the ethical implications of supporting the Saudi-led coalition. It's essential to check for the latest updates and developments in the situation, as geopolitical dynamics can change. Now, as a result of the conflict in Gaza, Yemen is now taking part in the regional escalation, according to Rayman Al-Hamdani, a researcher at the ARC Group, a social company based in Dubai that provides strategic management services. The Bab el-Mandeb Strait, which runs into the Red Sea and up to the Suez Canal, is strategically significant and is under the Houthis, authority in western Yemen. They claim to be preventing Israeli-owned and Israel-bound ships from passing through Bab el-Mandeb in order to put pressure on Israel to either end hostilities in Gaza or, at the very least, permit enough humanitarian aid to enter. However, after striking the U.S. ship in the Gulf of Aden, at least their second strike on a vessel in the body of water off Yemen's southern coast, they now appear to have increased their operations. On the other hand, in an effort to put an end to Yemen's protracted civil conflict, which has lasted for 10 years, Saudi Arabia is trying to cement a ceasefire with the Houthis because Riyadh appears determined to prevent another round of Houthi attacks that would damage Yemen's oil production. However, the Red Sea attack cycle has the potential to sabotage the peace effort. Al-Hamdani declared, "The Houthis are playing with fire. One wrong move could have severe consequences, but it seems unlikely given that the US, the UK, and the Houthis all want to end the state of war they are currently in. While the Houthis have yet to cause any casualties, their actions have disrupted global shipping through the Red Sea, prompting the US and UK to decide to attack Yemen. The US and UK naval forces repulsed 21 drones and missiles fired by the Houthis on Wednesday, towards the Red Sea. US and UK military targeted several locations in Yemen following day. The Houthis have not been discouraged, according to the US, even though the attacks reduced their capacity to target ships by 25. According to specialists based in Yemen, the strikes might even get more intense. Many believe the Houthis would continue their operations, while a few have pointed out that the Houthis abided by the last ceasefire in late November between Israel and Hamas.